This, I Believe, by Kendall Nettles. Why would students want to come to my classroom? First, you have to know who your students are. They are adolescent middle school students, who can be a very challenging age group because they are going through a lot of developmental changes. On a cognitive level, adolescents are transitioning out of the way a child would think into how an adult would think. They will be learning how to think more abstract thoughts and think about the process of thinking. Middle school curriculum adds in more complex ideas that challenge students more than they were challenged in elementary school. Social and emotional development can be the most difficult stage for an adolescent. They will want to be more independent from their parents, and their peers will have a huge impact on their behavior. They will be in search of who they are and what their identity will be. As a result of this unstable time, students will be exposed to bullying and go through noticeable changes in mood and behavior. Along with the cognitive, social, and emotional changes, they will also be going through the physical changes that will transition them from childhood to adulthood. Their hormones will drive that development and add to the challenges they are already facing. Female students mature at a faster rate than male students. These changes happen fast, and most students compare themselves to other students, which can lead to having a negative self-image. Now that we know a little bit about who our students are, we need to critically assess the classroom they will be learning in. Picture a middle school classroom. What do you see? You probably see rows of desks all facing the same way with a board at the front and the teacher standing there giving a lesson. But what's wrong with this picture? There's no creativity or movement. The students are not encouraged to interact with one another or engage in classroom discussion. What you pictured is the standard for desk arrangement in middle school classrooms. In my opinion, this arrangement is boring. I would have the desks set up differently throughout the year to give the students variety. Two of my favorite arrangements are groups of 3 or the desk in a U shape. The arrangement should allow for group work and open discussions. As a teacher, you should be able to move around the classroom easily and see each student throughout the lesson. The classroom should be a place for learning and sharing ideas. It is the teacher's responsibility to clearly state the expectations of the students and their expectations of the teacher. These expectations should be posted and upheld in order to maintain a positive and productive classroom environment. Knowing these expectations helps build the respect between the teacher and student, and the student's respect for one another. Knowing your students is important, but your students need to know you as well. Being a compassionate, understanding, and knowledgeable teacher will help build that trust between you and your students. I believe that a teacher should also have a sense of humor. They need to be able to laugh at themselves and make light of some situations. Having that sense of humor will help build that likability factor. Confidence is key. The teacher must believe in themselves and the importance of their subject in order to keep the students interested. Students will be able to tell when you are nervous or if you don't care for the topic at hand. The environment of the classroom should reflect you as a teacher and your goals for your students. There should be positive messages throughout your classroom. It should be organized and inviting. Something like a reading nook or a word wall are motivating things to have in your classroom. The environment should be a balance between serious and fun. Creating a serious and fun classroom goes back to being authentic with your students. The lessons and materials should draw upon actual and authentic experiences. So why is it important to have the students want to come to your classroom? If the students want to be there, then they will put in the effort to retain the information you have taught them. I believe that one of the ways to measure success as a teacher is to be well liked and respected by the students.